Are you wondering why your bank account never seems to grow? You're working hard, bringing in a paycheck, but it feels like you're stuck in a financial rut. I used to be a struggling realtor in Los Angeles, living paycheck to paycheck and barely making ends meet. In this video, I'm going to break down the 7 most common financial mistakes that could be holding you back from building real wealth. We're going to dive deep into each one, understand why they're so damaging, and most importantly, I'm going to give you actionable steps to fix them starting today. No more fluffy financial advice, just real, practical strategies that you can implement immediately. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of what needs to change and a roadmap to get your finances back on track. Let's get started. All right, let's be real for a second. How many of you actually track where every single dollar you earn is going? If you don't, you're not alone. It's easy to swipe the credit card, tap your phone, or pull out some cash without really thinking about it. But that's a dangerous game. Imagine for a second, you're running a business, and you have no idea what your expenses are. Sounds crazy, right? Well, that's essentially what you're doing with your personal finances if you're not tracking your spending. The good news is, tracking your expenses is easier than ever. We live in a digital age, my friends. There are incredible apps out there like Mint, Personal Capital, or YNAB. You need a budget. That will do the heavy lifting for you. These apps connect directly to your bank accounts and credit cards, automatically categorizing your transactions so you can see exactly where your money is going. Trust me, the moment you start tracking your spending is the moment you start taking control of your finances. Let's talk about a trap that far too many people fall into, the dreaded paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. You know the drill? You work hard, you get paid, and then it feels like the money vanishes into thin air before you can even think about saving. It's a stressful way to live, and it's a major roadblock to building wealth. If you're constantly spending everything you earn, you're essentially living on the financial edge. One car repair, medical bill, or job loss could send you spiraling into debt. Breaking free from the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle starts with one crucial step: creating a buffer. Start small, aim to save just 10% of your income each month. Look back at your tracked expenses. I guarantee you'll find areas where you can cut back. Maybe it's eating out less, canceling unused subscriptions, or finding cheaper alternatives for your everyday purchases. That 10% you save isn't just about having a financial cushion. It's about breaking the paycheck-to-paycheck mentality and developing healthy financial habits that will serve you for life. Let's talk about one of the biggest wealth killers out there, high-interest debt. This debt can quickly snowball, eating away at your money and keeping you in financial stress. We're talking about credit cards, payday loans, and hidden fees with sky-high interest rates. Every dollar in interest is a dollar lost for investing or saving. Prioritize paying down high-interest debt quickly. Use the avalanche or snowball method. Avoid taking on more high-interest debt. Consider negotiating with creditors or a debt consolidation loan. Remember, getting out of debt is a marathon, not a sprint. Imagine this. Your car breaks down, you have an unexpected medical bill, or you suddenly lose your job. These are all situations that can happen to anyone, and they can wreak havoc on your finances if you're not prepared. That's where an emergency fund comes in. It's your financial safety net, your peace of mind in a world full of unexpected twists and turns. Without an emergency fund, you're essentially one unexpected expense away from going into debt. So how much should you have in your emergency fund? A good rule of thumb is to aim for at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This might seem like a daunting amount, especially if you're living paycheck to paycheck. But remember, it's all about taking small, consistent steps. Start by setting a realistic savings goal, even if it's just $50 or $100 a month. Treat your emergency fund like a non-negotiable expense, just like your rent or mortgage. Automate your savings so you don't even have to think about it. Building an emergency fund isn't about depriving yourself. It's about giving yourself peace of mind and financial security. Let's talk about a sneaky financial trap that can keep you stuck in the rat race, even when you're making more money. Lifestyle inflation. It's the insidious tendency to increase your spending as your income grows. You get a raise, you buy a nicer car, you upgrade your apartment, and suddenly you're back to square one, living paycheck to paycheck, but with fancier stuff. The key to combating lifestyle inflation is to be mindful of your spending habits, and to prioritize building wealth over accumulating material possessions. Instead of increasing your spending in tandem with your income, focus on growing your investments, paying down debt, and building a solid financial foundation. Remember, true wealth isn't measured by the things you own, but by the freedom and security you have to pursue your passions and live life on your own terms. Let's be real, saving money is important, but it's not enough to build real wealth. If you're serious about securing your financial future, you need to put your money to work for you. That's where investing comes in. Now, I know the word investing can seem intimidating, especially if you're new to the game, but here's the truth. Investing doesn't have to be complicated, and you don't need to be a Wall Street whiz to get started. One of the easiest and most effective ways to begin investing is through index funds or exchange-traded funds, ETFs. These are essentially baskets of stocks or bonds that track a particular market index, like the S&P 500. Index funds offer a low-cost, diversified way to participate in the stock market and benefit from its long-term growth potential. Another option for beginner investors is robo-advisors. These are automated investment platforms that create and manage a personalized investment portfolio for you based on your risk tolerance, financial goals, and time horizon. The key takeaway here is this: don't let your money sit idle in a savings account earning minimal interest. Start investing early, even if it's just a small amount, and let the power of compound interest work its magic over time. Retirement might seem like a lifetime away, but the truth is, the earlier you start planning and saving for it, the better off you'll be. Don't make the mistake of thinking that Social Security will be enough to cover your expenses in retirement. It's simply not designed to be your sole source of income. The good news is, there are powerful retirement savings vehicles available, like 401(k)s and IRAs, that can help you build a comfortable nest egg for your golden years. If your employer offers a 401(k) plan, take advantage of it, especially if they offer employer matching contributions. It's like getting free money. If you're self-employed or your employer doesn't offer a 401(k), consider opening a traditional or Roth IRA. Both offer tax advantages and allow your investments to grow tax-deferred. The key to successful retirement planning is to start early, contribute consistently, and take advantage of the power of compound growth. Fixing these financial mistakes takes time, but every small change gets you closer to financial freedom. Remember, progress beats perfection. Don't feel overwhelmed by trying to tackle everything at once. Start with one area that resonates with you and build from there. Which of these mistakes have you made before? Let me know in the comments and share how you're fixing them. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos to help you achieve your financial goals. Remember, your financial journey starts today.